Welcome, my dear friends, to Golden Rest Guide, your trusted companion for gentle, science-based advice that helps you rest better, live healthier, and greet each morning with more energy and peace. If this is your first time here, I invite you to subscribe and join our family of seniors who believe that better nights are still possible, even after 60. And if you've been with me for a while, I want to thank you for your time, your trust, and your openness. Let me begin by asking you something that may feel familiar. How many times do you wake up in the middle of the night? Once, twice, sometimes 3 times? And when you wake up, do you really need to use the bathroom? Or is it just a faint urge that feels strong enough to disturb your sleep? For so many people over 60, the same frustrating story plays out night after night. You fall asleep easily enough, but then like clockwork, your eyes open at 2 or 3 in the morning. You walk slowly to the bathroom, come back to bed, and try to settle down again. And yes, you may manage to fall back asleep, but it is never the same. The deep, dreamless rest you need is gone. By morning, your body feels heavy, your eyes are tired, and your spirit feels older than your years. Most people shrug and say, well, this is just aging. But I want you to pause here, because the truth is, while our bodies do change with age, broken nights are not something you have to accept as your destiny. Many of the struggles you face at night come not from age itself, but from habits you've been told are healthy. One of the most common is something we all do without thinking: drinking a plain glass of water right before bed. Yes, water is life. Yes, hydration is essential. But at the wrong time and in the wrong form, that glass of water may quietly be stealing your rest. As we grow older, our bodies produce less of a hormone called vasopressin. This hormone is responsible for slowing down urine production at night, giving your bladder the chance to rest while you sleep. When vasopressin levels drop, the kidneys keep filtering water just as if it were daytime. That means your bladder fills more quickly. At the same time, the bladder itself becomes more sensitive. Where it once held 400 or 500 milliliters before sending a signal, now it may trigger your brain at only 150, barely half a glass. So there you are, waking at 2 in the morning because your bladder is whispering, not shouting, but the brain is too sensitive to ignore it. You rise, your sleep cycle breaks, and with it you lose the healing stage of rest. This is the stage where your body repairs muscles, restores memory, balances hormones, and prepares you for the next day. Once it's interrupted, the quality of your rest is no longer the same. And here's what makes this worse. Plain water offers no help to your nervous system. It doesn't contain magnesium to relax your muscles, tryptophan to support melatonin, or glycine to calm the brain. It passes through quickly, offering no comfort, only disruption. Some people, frustrated, decide to stop drinking altogether after sunset. But that creates a different problem: dehydration. Without enough fluids, you wake with a dry mouth, constipation, or morning fatigue. Your kidneys suffer, your digestion slows, and your energy declines. So clearly, the solution is not to stop drinking. The solution is to drink smarter. By this, I mean choosing warm, gentle fluids that not only hydrate, but also contain natural nutrients to calm the nervous system, support muscles, and prepare the body for deep rest. I mean drinking the right amount, never more than half a glass, and drinking it at the right time, at least 1 hour before bed. Done correctly, this not only reduces nighttime urination, but also supports sleep itself. The first drink I recommend is warm, unsweetened almond milk. At first glance, it looks simple, but almond milk carries exactly what your body needs after 60. It is rich in magnesium, which relaxes muscles and reduces nerve activity, and tryptophan, which your body converts into melatonin, the hormone that guides your circadian rhythm. Unlike cow's milk, which can sometimes feel heavy or cause bloating at night, almond milk is light and easy to digest. That makes it especially valuable in the evening, when digestion naturally slows with age. To prepare, warm half a glass, about 120 to 150 milliliters. Drink it slowly, one sip at a time, about an hour before bed. If you enjoy a touch of flavor, add a pinch of cinnamon, which warms the body and improves circulation. Avoid sugar or flavorings, which only stimulate the system. I once knew a woman in her late 60s who used to drink tea every evening at 9. Without fail, she woke up twice every night. When she replaced the tea with almond milk at 7 in the evening, everything changed. Within a week, she was sleeping 6 full hours without interruption. Her mornings grew brighter, her eyes clearer, and her smile wider. She told me, "I didn't know sleep could return at this age. Now I feel like myself again." Imagine that for a moment. A small, warm glass of almond milk, bringing back something you thought was lost. Another gentleman I spoke to had given up on milk altogether because cow's milk made him feel heavy. When he discovered almond milk, he said it felt like he had regained an old ritual in a new, gentler form. He called it his cup of peace. Another gentle but powerful drink is chamomile tea. Chamomile is more than a flower, it is a quiet healer. It contains apigenin, a natural compound that connects to calming receptors in the brain. Instead of forcing drowsiness like medication, it invites the mind to slow down, easing restless thoughts and preparing you for sleep. To prepare, steep a teaspoon of dried chamomile flowers in hot water for 5 to 7 minutes. Let it cool slightly, then sip slowly about 45 minutes before bed. Keep it plain without sugar or honey, especially if you are diabetic or watching blood sugar. If you like a little warmth, add a thin slice of ginger or a drop of vanilla, but keep it simple. I think of a retired teacher in her 70s who told me her greatest problem was not her body, but her mind. Even when she was exhausted, she lay awake replaying old memories, worrying about her children and thinking about the past. For years, this restlessness stole her nights. After a week of chamomile tea, she noticed her mind was finally quiet. She said, "For the first time in years, I fell asleep without fighting my thoughts." Chamomile does not force you into sleep. It gently reminds your body and mind of the rhythm of rest. The third drink may surprise you. Lightly warmed coconut water. Most people think of coconut water as a refreshing daytime drink, but when taken correctly, it can be a quiet remedy for night. Coconut water is rich in electrolytes, especially potassium and magnesium. These minerals balance the nervous system and relax muscles. Low levels can cause cramps, spasms, or sudden bladder urges at night, but preparation is key. Never drink coconut water cold or right before bed. Cold fluids can shock the stomach and stimulate the bladder. Instead, mix equal parts coconut water and warm water. Drink a small glass, about 100 to 120 milliliters, after dinner, leaving at least an hour before sleep. I recall a 71-year-old man from Ahmedabad who suffered from nightly leg cramps. Sharp pain in his calves would wake him, leaving him tired and frustrated. His doctor said it wasn't serious, but the problem continued. When he began drinking diluted warm coconut water after dinner, the cramps disappeared within a week. He told me, "Now I wake up rested, not sore." Sometimes the body is not asking for less water, but for better balance. The fourth drink is golden milk with black pepper. Many know golden milk as turmeric milk, but without black pepper, much of its benefit is lost. Turmeric contains curcumin, which reduces stress hormones and inflammation. Black pepper contains piperine, which makes curcumin 7 to 8 times more effective. Together, they create a powerful natural remedy. To prepare, stir half a teaspoon of turmeric and a small pinch of black pepper into half a glass of warm milk. Cow's, almond, or walnut, whichever suits you best. Drink it slowly about an hour before bed and never on an empty stomach. Golden milk not only relaxes the mind but also reduces stiffness and supports overnight repair of joints and muscles. I think of a 70-year-old woman from Chennai who for years woke twice each night, her knees aching and her mind restless. After 2 weeks of golden milk with black pepper, her sleep became deeper, her pain lighter. She told me, "For the first time in years I slept without pain. The morning felt soft again." If pain or stress is what wakes you, golden milk may be the comfort you need. The fifth drink, often overlooked, is warm gelatin water or light bone broth. Both are rich in glycine, an amino acid with a special effect on sleep. Glycine slows your heart rate, cools your body's core temperature, and helps your brain enter slow-wave sleep, the deepest stage where healing truly happens. To prepare, stir 1 teaspoon of plain gelatin into warm water, or sip a small cup of light, low-salt bone broth. Take it slowly, 30 to 45 minutes before bed. Avoid heavy meals at the same time, as the body needs to absorb it gently. I think of a 72-year-old man from Lucknow who had nearly given up hope. He tried pills, teas, even meditation apps, but nothing gave him more than fragments of rest. After 3 nights of gelatin water, his sleep stretched to 6 uninterrupted hours. He told me it felt like my body remembered how to rest. Sometimes the body doesn't need force, it needs nourishment. But my friends, drinks alone are not enough. True rest is built from small rituals, repeated gently each night. Try to use the bathroom at the same time every evening around 9 o'clock. Your bladder, like your brain, can learn routine. Wear light clothing and keep your bedroom cool, as overheating stimulates the bladder. If you usually sleep on your back, try turning to your left side with a pillow between your knees. This reduces pressure on the bladder, supports digestion, and aligns the spine. And finally, take 10 minutes before bed to calm your mind. Sit quietly, close your eyes, place one hand on your chest, the other on your belly. Breathe slowly, deeply. With each exhale, let go of the day's tension. If you wish, play soft instrumental music in the background. Not loud, just a whisper. Let your body learn that this is the signal. The day is over, it is time to rest. So do not fear water itself. Fear only the wrong timing, the wrong kind, and the wrong way of drinking it. Replace your plain bedtime glass with one of these 5 gentle choices: almond milk, chamomile tea, diluted coconut water, golden milk with black pepper, or warm gelatin water. Try one each week. Notice how your body responds. You may discover that restful sleep was never gone. It was only waiting for you to make space for it again. If this video has been useful, type 1 in the comments to let me know. If it didn't suit your needs, type 0 so I can keep improving. And please, subscribe to Golden Rest Guide, turn on the bell, and share this video with someone you love who also deserves quiet nights and clear mornings. This is Golden Rest Guide, wishing you restful sleep, gentle mornings, and a heart that always feels heard. Thank you for spending this time with me, and may your nights be peaceful and your mornings bright.